Hey everyone, welcome back to another Sparking Zero video. Today we're going to be covering some news updates that we have received for Sparking Zero with the recent Majin Buu Saga trailer, as well as go over some battle rules and the World Tournament rules that we recently had a video for earlier this month. To begin with, we can start with the cosmetics, and we got some new cosmetic looks today with Great Saiyaman's costume, as well as Gohan's costume once his Great Saiyaman gi is torn, and you have his spandex underneath, which he used to fight Fat Buu and Dabura in. And just another look at the amount of costumes we're gonna have in this game. Those are two separate ones to Gohan's usual gi. I'm sure he'll have his purple gi as well. But yeah, it just shows us the amount of detail that is in this game and the amount of costumes you can expect for each character. Around maybe 3 to 5, maybe even more costumes for characters like Goku, who knows. But yeah, moving on, we have story exclusive lines. We got this from Majin Vegeta.
You're going to pay for what you did to Kakarot's son!
Final Spirit Bomb Goku and other characters. And these lines are basically just extra recordings that they probably did specifically for the story mode, and this shows us how much effort and detail there is in the story mode and why it is important for players like me and you to experience this story mode, because it's going to be a one-of-a-kind story mode with a lot of effort put into it, as well as beautiful animations. I mean, we see that line with Vegeta talking about, oh, you killed Kakarot's son, I'm going to pay you back for that. And then Goku's final speech to Kid Buu,
I hope you can come back once more, but good.
We have all those in-depth lines that the voice actors have probably recorded for hours and hours. I mean, Goku's voice actor said he spent 500 plus hours in this game, so we all know where that recording time likely went into. Moving on, we have the roster is almost complete. Now, purely theoretical time now. I have a feeling the last few slots, you can see the graphic on the screen right now, the last few slots might belong to the movie boss characters. I mean, not just the movie boss characters, but even Gogeta Super Saiyan from the Janemba movie, right? We haven't really gotten a look into that, and surely they're going to bring that Gogeta into this game, because that Gogeta, even though it's the same character, he has a different look to DBS Gogeta, so I don't know. But nonetheless, characters like Cooler, Broly, Metal Cooler, Bojack, and Garlic Jr. I mean, Garlic Jr., less wanted than the others, but these are all characters that were in previous Budokai Tenkaichis, and characters like Broly and Cooler, they're a huge part of the fan base. A lot of us love those characters, and I myself would love to see Broly in Sparking Zero. So we can expect these characters to likely be revealed soon. And if not these characters, maybe even some more characters from OG Dragon Ball, because we haven't really seen any footage for OG Dragon Ball, and there has been some leaks. Kid Goku has been leaked to be a part of the roster, and we might see that soon, because we have gone through all of Z in terms of the video packages. Next up, we have the World Tournament rules breakdown. Now, I didn't cover this before, but there are several modes you can go into when you go into the World Tournament mode. For example, there's Create Tournament, World Tournament, Cell Games, Other World Tournament, Tournament of Destroyers, Tournament of Power, and Yamcha Games. So, we're going to go through each and every one. To begin with, we'll go through the Create Tournament. You'll obviously get a World Tournament format, which you can adjust the rules to your liking. World Tournament is the typical World Tournament Budokai Tenkaichi, where you face off against everyone one by one to reach the final, and then you defeat the previous finalist. The Budokai Tenkaichi games are named after this, so it was a huge part of the OG games, and it'll also be a huge part of Sparking Zero. We're all going to want to play our friends and other people online in these tournaments. Cell Games is up next. I'm going to assume it's just a one-off 1v1 fight where you're just fighting one person, and maybe there's a lot more health, and you'd either battle to the death or knockouts with a bigger surface area, so it's harder to knock out the other opponent. And then moving on, there's Other World Tournament. I'm not too sure about this. Maybe this might just be a change of map or some other rules that we're not too sure about. Maybe there's more ki because you're dead, and when you're dead in the Dragon Ball universe, you have a higher ki threshold. Moving on, Tournament of Destroyers. Now this is where things get interesting. This was the Universe 6 versus 7 tournament, and we can likely assume that in this game we're gonna have one guy pick 5 characters, another guy pick another 5 characters, and you just go out at it, right? There might be a character cost, if you pick a Beerus, you're gonna have to balance it out with, like, I don't know, Yamcha or like some weak character, because you can't have all strong characters just for balancing purposes. But that would be fun to see as well. Like, if I lose my first character, I come back, I quickly knock out my friend's next character, and it's like, you know, a closely contested competition. So moving on, we have the Tournament of Power. I'm not too sure about this as well, because imagine 120 people going at it on a tournament. That would be kind of wild, because that is what the Tournament of Power is. Maybe it's just a universe versus universe type of thing, 10v10, but that would be really interesting as well. We've never really seen anything like that, and I can assume that no flying. If you guys do not know, there is the option to toggle flight or not. So if you toggle flight, you can fly. If you don't, there's no flying. It's going to be like OG Dragon Ball or like Tournament of Power. Finally, we have the Yamcha games. Now, this is a goofy mode that was also in the Budokai Tenkaichis, where you basically just beat everyone on your way and then defeat Yamcha at the end. Just a goofy little mode, but nonetheless, if you guys enjoyed this video, this news update, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, comment down below what you'd like to see from me next, any new content, and if you're excited for Sparking Zero that's coming out in 30 days, please do hit the subscribe button. I do have the 3-day early access, and I'll be pumping out videos like nothing else, so please do stick around for that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.